So this is the Buff Shaman. I'm going to be doing a playthrough in Champions Online for YouTube. And well, here's the thing. I did a video earlier with this character when I, first got started, picking my super stats and powers and whatnot. But the game kind of crashed and ruined the recording. So I will say up front that this game does have a lot of crashes and does do a lot of that ruining videos for it. So I will let you know if I was in the middle of recording something and it crashed. That way you don't see me like suddenly leveled up and like, hey, where's the video for this? What happened? Oh, more than likely the game crashed and that's what happened. Sometimes the video is salvageable when it happens, sometimes it's not. You can probably hear people moving around and here and everything, but anyways, so yeah, this is going to be my bullet beat down character. So I'm calling her Maylean the Cyborg Assassin. So actually, let me go over what I got so far. Well, I got hoverboard as my travel power, killer instinct. I got bullet hail and gunslinger for now. Excuse me. I will be when I hit level 8, going to be grabbing the Night Warrior passive because she is an assassin. I expect this episode will be right up through the defeat of Kevin Poe. So let's get started here. Go over here and say hi to the Drifter to get started with. Now, I would eventually like to get to where I'm streaming these, but since my internet's not capable of handling streaming at the moment, I'm just going to be doing recorded videos for YouTube. So if you saw earlier, dexterity is my primary super stat. So, and somebody's killing the Tommy gun over there. I always start these with killing the Tommy gun. If it's dead, I just move instances. If it's dead in that one, I'll change again. Oh, there he is. Alright. I do gotta say, I love the dual pistols. I think I'm gonna go with con recovery. Those are gonna be my secondary super stats. So first thing I'm gonna do is fusion powered modification. Just gonna save that ranks and advantages points there because I'm gonna be spending that when I get to level 8.
Some upgrades can be modified to better suit your powers. But before you can do that, you need to learn one of the 3 modification skills: arms, mysticism, or science. Gear is modified with mods. They can be obtained as mission rewards and from defeated enemies, but most mods come from skill objects. The skill you select determines the skill objects from which you can collect mods. Each time you use an object, there's a chance for your skill to increase. Speak to me to learn more about each skill type or to select a modification skill.
Alright, so I'm gonna make her a scientist since her backstory is basically she's modified herself into a cyborg.
Higher modification skill levels allow you to access objects containing higher ranked mods. Fusion allows you to create more powerful mods from weaker ones. Open the Fusion interface by holding down Control and right-clicking on a mod, interacting with a Fusion table, or clicking on the Fuse tab in your inventory. Place a stack of 5 or more identical mods in the Mods slot. Your chance of successful fusion appears. This chance is modified by skill level. Place the catalyst in the Catalyst slot to increase the chance of success. When you're happy with your chance of success, press the Fuse button. Voila! 5 of the original mods are replaced by a new mod of the same type, but with higher rank. If the attempt had failed, one of the stacked mods would have been lost. Mods can be placed in primary upgrades that have modification slots. Not all mods work with all primaries, however. Defensive primaries, for instance, only accept defensive cores and enhancements. To modify a piece of gear, hold down Control and right-click on it, or select the gear in your inventory and press the Modify button. To modify the gear, simply drag the mod from your inventory and place it in the desired slot. Press the Commit button when you are ready to make the modification permanent. New mods can be installed over old ones, but the old mod is destroyed in the process. Mods can be removed without destroying them, but this incurs a resource fee based on the rank of the mod.
Alright. So now science is going to be the gambler's lucky gem there. And then the offense is going to be give me crit chance. Alright. So I wanted a Halloween themed character, but I didn't want a typical monster. That's where I came up with her color scheme. She's going to be a grenadier in addition to the bullet beatdown. Alright, so now I'm going to get my passive here. A slotted passive anyway. The Night Warrior. I did not mean to take that off my bar. There we go. So now I got 3 points. I'm actually going to buy Silent Running first so I can move more quickly while my stealth is on. And then grab my second rank of my passive.
You got it.
And as you guys saw a bit earlier, I did use Assassinate on that one villain rank enemy. Just had to get that nice chunk of XP. I'm probably going to skip most of these guys right now. I'm actually going to have to kill these 3 up here. Yeah, that guy, he wanders out up through that door. The NPCs don't realize that that door is there, so they'll just wander right on through it.
Good work, hero. I penetrated the other side of the building. Let's investigate further. Let's trap these miscreants between us.
have uninvited guests. I just remember the most pressing engagement elsewhere. Time to go.
He is one of the most stereotype-driven characters I've ever seen in video games. I'm taking the Dex Ego one. Yeah, this is a little bit cheeky, but you know, it fits with the character. Get in, get the stuff done that you need to get done, and then get out. I did actually more than I really needed to do in the sewers. I was thinking I was going to have a use timer on that, but I didn't have one, so I didn't need to kill them either. Just reactivate this at max speed. Alright, let's get my purple gang disguise. Hey, Kiryu! Don't really see anything I want here, so I'm just going to take the recognition. Now, up front in here, there's going to be a, the first pack of guys... Oh, wrong mission. Just gonna do a little bit extra moving of things. Oh, forgot to put that on. I'm glad I can skip so much of that fight, because this can be, for a lower level character, especially if you have a slow to get their build that you're going for, can really wreck your day as a lower level character. But with the assassination, it makes it a lot easier. I could take out significant amounts of these guys, but I don't think I'm gonna. That'll get me out leveling my quests too quickly. And I don't like that it put it in the default colors on my hoverboard, so there we go. That's much better. Again, nothing I want to take, so I'm going to take a commendation package. Oh, package, there's only one in there, but you get the idea. Alright, now this one. This was the one I was talking about earlier. The first group of NPCs here will see through your stealth. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put it on because it gives me the initial burst of extra damage for having it on, but When you do this mission, make sure you let him get to safety. Otherwise, you'll have to come back in and free another one. There we go. Alright, Purple Rain. We're nearing the end of our first episode here. Leave a comment down in the comment section if you'd like to tell me what you think of my character. I'll give you a little bit, before I head into this next mission, I'll kind of give you a little bit of a spin around here. Now there's a Tommy gun coming up here. I'm going to assassinate this guy just because he's too much experience not to. So normally what I do with this one is I'll clear that room, come up in here, clear all this, and you can pick up this there's a canister here. Here it is, barrel. And you can toss that at that villain there, that hired muscle. Sometimes he's a hired muscle, sometimes he's a lone shark or whatever he happens to be. You can toss it at him and pull these guys out of here before you do the cutscene. That way you just have 2 in here. But yeah, they can't see me, but they know where I'm at. So they'll run out to me and then run back to their positions. And of course, done. Again, nothing I like, so there we go, level 10. Checking in with the chief. Alright, let's do this level up thing and then I'll call the episode. Excuse me. Secondary super stat is going to be recovery. Specializations, alright. So I usually go 3 and 2 in one of these. I usually go back and forth. More often than not, I'll put 3 in this one and then go 2 in here. Don't usually do the dodge stuff at all. So yeah, it'll be these two on the top row, these two middle ones, but let's see here. I'm gonna go with con recovery. Alright. So that's it for episode 1 here. I'll just go ahead and park it here. Thanks for joining me. This is the Buff Shaman. Take it easy.